Hey Taurus besties, and welcome to my channel, Blush Unit 69 Tarot. If you're new to my channel, Taurus, welcome. Go ahead and subscribe. Don't leave my channel without subscribing. Make sure to like this video, Taurus, if it does resonate with you in any type of way, and or comment down below and let me know what you're thinking. Take the reading, Taurus, as it resonates with you. It will resonate differently for everyone. And Taurus, if you don't like my shit, get out my shit, okay? Any other information that I do not state as of now will be down below in the description box. Taurus, this is your get up and get it done reading. Like Spirit told me to get up and get it done. But yeah, I'm gonna wait for a few of y'all to come up in this room and then we'll go ahead and get started. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. I wasn't about to do another live. Like I was gonna do readings tomorrow, but somebody doesn't know how to leave me the fuck alone. So here we are. Here we are. I'm here today. It's saying good evening. Good evening. I'm gonna let that wait. Unscripted. Good evening. Good evening, Quanacia. Good evening. Sarah, good evening. Taurus rising and cross watching. Not you being nosy. I'm just kidding. Not really. I wasn't really kidding. But either way, like I said, this is your get up and get it done reading. I'm about to get up and turn this heat off because I forgot to do that. And I'm going to burn the fuck up. Let me hide my little booty because it's growing. But y'all need to see it. Hold on. You gonna change your name soon to Quanacia? Cause listen now, thank you for telling me ahead of time. But I'll be looking at you like I don't know who that person is. I don't know how they got monetized, not monetized, but moderated. Okay, cool. I'm still gonna be like, who the hell is that? But either way. But yeah, this is your get up and get it done reading. Let's go ahead and get started because I don't want to be here forever. But this is gonna be a pretty lengthy video, especially once this wine start to kick my ass. My intentions are to do you guys, Scorpio, and Leo, since y'all are my top people. Leo almost didn't get a motherfucking reading because they didn't know how to watch their motherfucking videos. It was about to be Aries, but when I last looked, it was Leo. But I might do Aries. It just all depends on my energy. Look, you gotta watch it for you. So, what does Spirit want your focus on? Spirit, Taurus, what do you want their focus on? Look, y'all almost didn't get it. Spirit, what do you want Taurus's focus on? Yeah. So I feel like Spirit's like, you need to understand that you are protected, that you are going to have whatever it is that you feel you won't have, you are going to have it. It's just a matter of timing and not your timing, Spirit's time. But I do feel like Spirit wants you to try to make yourself debt free. Do not owe anybody any motherfucking thing. Okay. Now, yes, so for some of you guys, it's not going to be as easy as you would like it to be. But Spirit is saying what they want your focus on is becoming debt free, paying down whatever debt that you may have to whomever. Stop taking out the motherfucking loans. Focus on whatever you have right now. I would have a wine glass, but I broke all my bitches, okay? I don't know how, but every single one of them bitches broke. Apparently some people are too rough. Yeah, take your time. Take your time is what Spirit said. It's not going to be done in a day, but take your time and do it because it's trapping you. You should be this boss ass bitch right now is what Spirit is saying, but you are being trapped. My eye is burning. What I put in my anyway? You should be this boss ass bitch right now, but your debt is trapping you. It's keeping you stuck. It's keeping you stagnant. Now remember, this does not have to just deal with your finances. This could be some other sort of debt. Okay, some spiritual debt that you can have. But what I do get is the debt of your ancestors. Okay, there's a reason why you may easily get into some sort of debt. And that could be due to the fact that your ancestors did not pay their debt. So therefore, you are here, chosen one, to pay the debt, whether you like it or not. Okay, this debt you will pass down to your children's of children's of children's. So, is it entirely your fault? No, but it is your bloodline. It is your bloodline. So imagine this was your debt from years ago because you done been reincarnated so many times. So you taking, hold on, you picking up from where you left off because you ain't paid that motherfucker. In a nutshell, there is a reason why it is affecting you. It's not just affecting you this lifetime, it affected you other lifetimes too. And for the ones that want to be like, oh, this is my first year here, suck it the fuck up and deal with it because this is the bloodline that you motherfucking chose. Yeah, actually, sorry to say, it is your ancestors' debts. They taught you how to save, they taught you how to make money, they taught you whatever your ways are now, and then you developed your own ways. But they taught you whatever bad habits they had, and Spirit is saying your focus needs to be on how to unlearn those bad habits. That bad spending that you got, you learned it from somewhere. And you decide to keep it. That's not a good habit to keep. Yeah, Spirit has a different life for you, but Spirit is saying you're not going to get there until this debt is paid down. And that doesn't mean that you are 100% debt free, but that is the direction that Spirit wants you to go in. But whatever this life is, Spirit is saying you cannot afford to get there. You cannot afford to get there. You hear that word? Afford. You cannot afford to get there being this version that you are right now. Living this lifestyle that you're living right now, whether that is above your means or not. A lot of people like to tell me that I live above my means, but I'd be like, but I can afford it. So why the fuck you in my motherfucking business? But Spirit is saying, whether that is above your means spiritually or not. Yeah. Whatever it is that you're wishing for, that you're wanting, was my cards upside down this whole fucking time? They probably were. Whatever it is that you're wishing for, that you're wanting, Spirit is saying it's not going to be hard to get, but it's going to be a bit difficult to obtain because they need your focus over here. Like you have to clear this out. So that new house that you want, Spirit is saying something has to be cleared out first. That new car you want, something has to be cleared out first. That lover that you keep asking spirit for, something has to be cleared out first. Financially, or just financially, because that's flip flop your own ass, take how much for resonate. Okay. The debt thing is clicking financially for me, but like I said, it doesn't have to just be financially for you. There's a plethora of dates or debts that you could have that need to be paid for. Okay. Somebody's sins has gotta be paid for. Now give me a motherfucking sick. You gotta look at these fucking cards. You have someone rooting for you. Now, I don't feel like this person is deceased. This person is living. They'll never tell you. You have someone rooting for you, but they will never tell you that they're rooting for you because the simple fact that they can't do it themselves. They want it done, but they're going to follow your lead. This is part of why Spirit is saying, I need you to focus on this. So this could be your child. This could be, like I said, it's going to affect your children of children. But you have someone rooting for you that cannot do it themselves, that is depending on you to clear this debt because it will highly affect them. For as an example, your child, okay, let's just say one right now. This child is meant to grow up to be a doctor, become a doctor, whatever. But they're not ever going to get a scholarship. They're never going to get a scholarship. For whatever reason, smart as all get out, never gonna get a scholarship, never gonna get into that school that they want to get into. If you don't clear this shit up and start to get into those doors that Spirit is trying to bring you into, you're not going to be able to afford their college years or whatever. You're not going to be able to afford to know people to get them into the school that they want to get into. Spirit is saying it is bigger than you. It is important that you start now, not later. Now, there's a reason why this reading is here today, this message here today on January 10th, 2026 versus December 15th, 2026, right? You have time. You have time because you may be looking at it like, oh, well, my child's not going to school for another 10 years. So that don't even matter. I can start when I want to start. Spirit is saying, but those people that you need to meet along the way, it is starting now. There are doors that Spirit needs you to walk through, but you cannot walk through in the same manner, living the same lifestyle that you're living in the same manner, right? So let's go ahead and see why they want your focus on this. Shit. Let me put this back for us out of order and I forget. Come on now. It's so beautiful. Ugh. You got divine timing here. Not your timing, but timing matters. It matters. You're not going to know when it's going to matter, but know that it matters. Come on now, because it's going to affect your tribe. That's what it says right here. Tribe. Okay, you can see it now. It's going to affect your tribe. You can't sit here contemplating, trying to figure out what's the best solution when Spirit is sitting here telling you what the best solution actually is. But Spirit's like, don't you want better? It's not just about them. Don't you want better? Don't you want to live a much more healthier lifestyle? It is all about the choices that you make. There's something that's going to come up for you, Taurus, that Spirit said, don't reject it. Don't reject it. It's going to be something that I feel like is definitely something that takes you outside your comfort zone, but that's not what I'm looking for. Hold on. Time for y'all taking forever. Give me a sec. I feel like it's going to be an offer that's going to help you become stable, but it's not going to be the end all be all. Like, it's not going to be the one that's going to solve everything. It's not going to solve the problem, but it's a part of solving it. There's an offer that's going to come around. It's going to be small. It's not going to be big. It's not going to be major. That's going to help become a solution to your problem. Spirit said, don't reject it just because it doesn't solve the whole thing. Take a step, take the offer, because at least it gets it somewhat done. So it's almost like you have a bill for $10,000, but instead of Spirit giving you the offer of $10,000, they give you the offer of $100. Take the 100 is what Spirit is saying. Don't reject it just because it feels small. Like when they be like, would you rather have dinner with Jesus, or would you rather just give me a sec to get it, take the $1 million or whatever? Spirit is saying, don't just choose the $1 million because you feel like it's going to solve everything. Have dinner with Jesus because those conversations are important. So Spirit is saying, don't just seek out what you feel will fulfill those solutions, but seek out things that will give you a temporary sense of relief, because it will be relieving some of that debt that Spirit is saying you need to pay down. Now, will you be able to solve everything? Because remember, this debt is not just financially. The answer is no. You won't be able to pay everything, but you will be able to help not only yourself, but the next generation. And when your ass end up reincarnating again, like what I want you to do is think about, think about those families that are born to the silver spoon. There's a reason why they are born to the silver spoon. A lot of times we reincarnate into the same bloodline, right? The same motherfucking bloodline. So don't think you're going to go over there and be Beyonce's cousin a next lifetime. You're going to come right back to this same motherfucking bloodline that you started in. Okay? You're just going to have different cousins, aunties, whatever. But think about those people that are born into those families with the silver spoon. There's a reason why they are born into those families with the silver spoon, because they set up the next generation constantly, not only financially, but spiritually, emotionally, or however they need to set it up. They set it up because they know, okay, a lot of those people that are higher up there in the occult or whatnot, they know, or spiritually, whatever, they know that I will be reborn back into this bullshit if I don't fix what needs to be fixed. You are paying for, not only, because I don't need you to just be blaming your ancestors, you're not just paying for the debt that they have given to you, you are paying for the debt that you have given to yourself, because at some point, nothing was done. Something was not completed. It could not be fulfilled. Sometimes we leave this earth quicker than we expect to. So some things will not be fulfilled. But Spirit is saying, I need you to get in line now, so you can be born with a silver spoon in the next generation. Shoot. The lifestyle that you live now is way different than your parents. Stay with me. Don't lose me here. The lifestyle you live now is way different than your parents. That'll be the same for your children. The lifestyle your children will live will be way different than yours. My son has a chance to voice how he feels, a chance that I never got. Okay, I'm working on it. Spirit is saying your children will come into this world, and if you're not talking about children exactly, just hold on, because I'm not flip-flopping it. Your children will come into this world able to be a better person than you were able to. You are a better person than your parents were able to be. You know what I'm saying? Take out my motherfucker's name. I was going to start talking about those that don't have children, but you got to take out my motherfucker's name. I ain't got time to flip-flop it. Spirit needs your focus here, because things are about to start moving quickly in your life. So if you feel like a lot of things are happening to you right now, just imagine what's about to happen. Spirit needs your focus here because they don't need you getting distracted because too many things are happening in your life. Too many things are coming across your path. Spirit is saying these things are always going to come. They were always going to come. And they're still going to come. Things are still going to be happening. But you need to remain strong and focus on what Spirit is saying about this dead. Okay? Either way, let's move the fuck on. So what do they want you to start? I got too many cards on this table, and I scooched my ass over here, but I can't really scoot over there because there's too much going on around here that you can't see. Okay. Either way, what does Spirit want you to start? Oh, I forgot y'all was in the room. Tarami, good evening. I think I said hey to Sarah already, but yeah, I did. Zelda, good evening. Free, good evening. What is Spirit? What do you want Taurus to start? And hold on a minute. Can you please make it simple? Because y'all be giving me the cards. I be having to stress myself out in my head trying to figure it out. Can you make it a little simple? Dumb it down for me. Dumb it down for me. Okay. What do you want Taurus to start? I feel like that's I don't like this card. I don't like this motherfucking shit at all because I feel like they attacking me, but this ain't about me. Clean the fuck up, okay? You got to tidy up. Clean this shit the fuck up right motherfucking now. Clean it up, Taurus. Clean it the fuck up. Start with your house. Lord, I've been trying for months. But anywho, start with your house. Start cleaning up. Start cleaning up the shit that you can clean up. Okay? If you got on your motherfucking credit report $80, pay the motherfucking $80. Start with what you can afford. Do the little payment plan for them $80. Listen, look at you in the next generation. In their shoes. See that shoe right there? Now you see that shoe right there. This was once your ancestors. Hold on. Now this is you. This is you now. And this about to be your children. Spirit said, listen, you can't make this motherfucking shit up. You got inner child here. It's important, it's vital that you listen to and heed this motherfucking message because there is something, and I'm telling you, there is something that is quickly approaching. That Spirit is saying it will affect not only you. It will affect not only you, and for the motherfuckers that don't have children, I don't give a fuck if you don't have a next generation to go on. You got cousins. Okay? You still got a generation. You will be born into one of their motherfucking bitch ass families. Okay? Clean your own shit up because energetically, it still will affect you. So I don't care if you think you escape this message because you ain't got no motherfucking kids. I don't give a fuck. Spirit said it will still affect you, which is why you got your ass up in here and you listening to this motherfucking message. And I don't care if you don't even listen to the whole thing because you get all pissed off and stuff and you be like, I'm tired of this motherfucking shit. I don't give a damn. Be tired. It's still gonna affect you. Okay? It's still gonna motherfucking affect you. What they need you to start doing is cleaning this shit the fuck up. Don't want to listen. That's the problem now. That's the motherfucking problem now. Don't want to listen to shit. It's so beautiful. It's coming. Something will be delivered to you, Taurus. Something will be delivered to you, Taurus. Give me a sec to get it. Something will be delivered to you in a large sum, in a large way. Something will come into your life to help you out, there is a situation changing in your life that is going to help be a blessing to not only you, but to others. Keep it within the family. I know you be wanting to help everybody else out and everything else. Spirit said, keep this one within the family. Keep it in the bloodline. If you're not helping out the bloodline, leave it the fuck alone. Another thing, you can help out the bloodline later on down the line, whatever else it is. Spirit said, keep it in the bloodline, meaning pay pay your debt. You'll keep it in the bloodline. You freeing yourself will help to free the next generation to come. You giving that money to someone else's bloodline doesn't do shit for you. We not worried about the happiness of others right now. We worried about the happiness of your ass. Stop helping. Take a moment and stop helping other bloodlines. Okay? Do that later. The focus needs to be on you. And don't over give to your own bloodline, because I'm telling you, the immediate person is yourself. Spirit needs you to bring attention to yourself. Spirit needs you to bring attention to yourself. So this is a period where you are about to be selfish. You're about to be selfish. You're not going, you should not, because I'm not telling you what you're going to do, because you still can do what the fuck you want to do. Okay? You should not be giving outside of yourself right now. Is that $80 paid off? Then you can't afford to give right now. Pay the $80 off, okay? And then give. Step outside yourself and give. And then come right back to you, because the focus needs to remain on you and your bloodline, okay? Pay the $80 down. Pay the debt that you said you're going to pay down. Start with something small, okay? And then step outside yourself. But right now, Spirit is saying it has to be you. And I know how that's going to come across. People are going to call you selfish. You may even feel like you're being selfish. Like maybe God's putting it on my heart to give to this person, but Spirit just put it on your brain right now, your heart right now, to say, hey, I'm telling you, you won't be selfish, but you have to be selfish. But you won't be selfish. It won't be considered that over here if you want to take care of you right now. You ain't got it. You ain't got it to give. Not right now. When you take the first step to tidy things up, Spirit is saying that you can step outside yourself for a little bit and come right back. Because Spirit is saying, pay attention to this. When you start clearing things up, people will notice. People will notice. You will start to feel a certain type of way, and you will start to exude a certain type of, exude I think is the word. It's going to be today. Exude a certain type of energy. Propel a certain type of energy. Expand a certain type of energy out there. I'm fucking up with the word I'm looking for. People will start to notice, and they will start to want. They will start to all of a sudden need. And not just need and want from anybody. They will need and want from you. From you. Even your own bloodline. Even your own bloodline. But I want you to pay attention to the fact that Spirit is really talking about the bloodline of your immediate family. The bloodline of your immediate family. Not all them cousins and stuff. Okay, unless you ain't got no children. Then shit, hey, it is what it is. But not all them cousins and stuff. Spirit is really talking about your immediate family. You need to be able to get in those doors that you need to get in, but you can't get in right now because the world says you need the credit score. The world says you need to be making a certain amount of money. You need to have a savings of XYZ. You need to be able to take that trip and not feel like you can't afford to take that trip when that's the door that Spirit is trying to get you into. Okay? Your husband, your wife could be a whole foreigner and you can't even get over there. You can't even afford to get over there. How you expect to have the motherfucking children when your husband or wife is meant to be a motherfucking foreigner? situation because you can't afford to get where you're supposed to be. You can't afford to get that job because you can't meet the person that'll give it to you. You can't even afford to get into that, not Christmas party, but what's the motherfucking shit called when you go to like they typically do it in these, they do it all the time though. But the only one I can think of right now is like December. The charity event, but it's called something else. What's it called? The charity event. You know what I'm talking about? The ball, the gala. You can't even afford to get into the motherfucking gala. You can't even afford to get into the motherfucking gala. Listen, motherfucking Bethany. Get your shit together. Cause you about to get a whooping. And I got only one belt too. I bought it. Where my belt at? I don't fucking know because I need to tidy up my damn self. So I don't know where it's at. But the next time I'm gonna have a motherfucker right by me because you're getting a whooping if you're hard headed. And you motherfucking hard headed. Let's move the fuck on. So why do they want you to start this? Help is on the way. You play in two different roles. You play in two different roles, and Spirit said you need to pick one. You're playing the needy, and you're playing, I got survivalist, but I feel like the needy is a survivalist. Or is that two different things? Hold on a minute. You're playing the needy, and you're playing the survivalist. No, but the survivalist is the person that has their shit together, that feels like they have their shit together, but don't actually have their shit together. You are playing the needy, and you're playing the survivalist, but once again, the survivalist appears to have their shit together, doesn't have their shit together, but you're still just doing things to survive. Like, you don't feel, I need to find, where's that dictionary? When I told myself a long time ago, years ago, I was going to get it. I never get it. But you need to find, no, I forgot because I started talking. But you're playing two different roles. Spirit is saying you need to pick one. But when you pick one, you need to fix it. Okay, you need to fix it. But the needy is not what you should be choosing. That's not what you should be choosing. Spirit saying you should choose a survivalist, but you need to change. You need to get out of survival mode. You're not just doing things to survive. You're not just doing things, or you're doing things to live. Well, no, you're not just doing things to live. You're doing things to experience. Experience. That's what they're saying. I had to figure out how to word that. But you're doing things to experience life, not just live. Okay, we don't simply just want to live, because when we just live, we do things out of survival. Spirit is saying, I want you to experience more than you were able to experience in other lifetimes. I want you to experience more than you were able to experience in your childhood, because your parents couldn't afford to give you those experiences. I want you to experience more, and you have the perfect opportunity to experience more. Yes, your life will change. And will the life that it changes into be exactly what you want? No, it will not. Why it won't? Because you have to, give me a sec, because I went blank right there. Just give me a sec. Why it won't? Just hold on the fuck. I can't steer myself because I'm over here getting distracted. Hold on. What the fuck did I say? Why you let me go blank like that? We was rolling. Why it won't what? What did I say before that? Give me a second. No, I forgot. I went blank. Maybe that was them telling me shut the fuck up and keep going. And I'm thinking now, take out motherfucker resonate. I really went blank right there. But either way, Spirit has a message for you. And they got plenty of messages. Spirit is saying you missed out on a lot of opportunities being in survival mode. You missed out on a lot of, oh, yeah, your life is not going to look the same. It's not meant to be the same. It's not going to be the life. The life that your life is going to change into while you get your shit together is not going to be the life that you intended for yourself, because that's going to come after. But it is going to be the life that gives you ease, that gives you ease, that puts down the burden of having to stress about this, stress about that. So Spirit is saying help is on the way. Yes. Help is on the motherfucking way. It's so beautiful. It's so big. You got the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You got the Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. Spirit wants you to start over. Don't be afraid to start over. Start over, Taurus. Start over. Start over. Stop and start where you are. Start where you are. Start over. Do not be afraid to let go. Start over. Don't let anything get in your way. And that anything that gets in your way, Spirit is saying that whole, like I said, helping the outside of your bloodline, that will get in your way real quick, because that's too much money going out and you're not helping yourself. Okay. Once again, if you forget, Spirit is saying, remember that your child has to one day go to school, and they may choose a school that you can't afford to pay for. They may not be the smartest of the bunches. Okay. It is what it is. That's life. May not be the smartest of the bunches, but they'll get into a school. You have to be able to afford to get them there. There may be a day that your child gets in trouble. You need to be able to afford a lawyer. You can't even afford the lawyer. Can ask yourself now, if your child got in trouble right now, or your spouse got in trouble right now, can you afford the lawyer that will bail them out of this, that will get them out of it? Can you call up a lawyer right now, a good lawyer, not just any lawyer that you find in the white pages or something? Do they still got white pages? I don't fucking know. But either way it goes, can you afford can you call up one? Can you afford them? Can you do that? Can you right now get your child into Harvard or Yale? Okay? Because they're not the smartest. Can you get them there? Can you afford, if they do get in on their own accord, to pay for their schooling? Spirit said, cut out the scholarship, cut out the help. Okay? Because the help is you right now. Can you afford to do so? Can you afford to pay for their health care if something were to tragically happen and your health care said, we're not paying for that? Can you afford to come out of pocket and do it and do so? If the answer is motherfucking no, which majority of you is going to be motherfucking no, Spirit is saying you need to start now. This is why we cannot go outside of our bloodline. You need to focus on you right now, because not only clearing out this debt, not only will it help you, but it will help them. It will help them. It will get you into doors that you otherwise would not be able to get into because you got all this debt. Nobody want to be around a brokey. Okay? Who the fuck wants to be around a brokey? Nobody. Nobody. Ooh. Anyway, moving on. Sorry. Who can lay your body down? Nobody, baby. Sorry. But anyway, nobody. Brokey. Like Lotto said. Okay, because that's a motherfucking song. That's my song. But yeah, nobody wants to be around a brokey. You don't even want to be the brokey. So Spirit is saying, stop being the brokey and get your shit together. Okay, because if nobody want to be around you, you don't want to be around brokey. Think about your children. Nobody gonna want to be around them. Who are you? You nobody, even though they are somebody. Okay, so don't let nobody tell you or anybody that. But in their eyes, they're gonna be a nobody because you did not do right by them, because you didn't do right by your motherfucking self. Justice, good evening. Look, just last night, I told this dude, he said, I forgot exactly what he said because I wasn't really listening. But I told him if he wanted my number, he had to pay me. Right? Now, he didn't have too much money, but I was checking the pocket a little bit. But either way, I ended up with $20 and I gave him my number. And then he wanted to take me out tonight and I didn't text him back. Nothing. I don't do brokenness. Like, you're going to give me something. Like, there's going to be an exchange of something. I'm going to see how much you can afford. I'm not going to be around somebody that don't have anything. I can't be around people that do not have substance, that do not talk about things when it comes to growth. Like, we need to be growing or I can't be around it. So if I'm that particular person, how many other people in this world do you think have that mindset, even if they don't have anything? Even if they don't have anything. We are selfish people. We use people for what we can gain. And Spirit is saying, what have you been gaining? What have you been gaining, Taurus? This about to be a long ass reading because we're not even halfway there. I'm moving on. So, what number are we on? 5. What do they want you to put an end to? The lottery. That quick shit. The lottery. That quick shit. Okay? Winning money, payoff for effort, recognition. Okay? That quick shit. Waiting on the raise. Trying to win the lottery. Spirit is saying, stop depending on that. Take that out. Oh, this person's going to pay me back. Stop. Oh, this person's going to pay child support. Stop. Okay? Stop waiting on shit that you can't do yourself. Do the shit yourself. Stop waiting on it. Because it's probably never really going to come in. That's not your bloodline. So they don't feel like they owe you shit. And sometimes it is your own bloodline. But either way, majority of the time, it's not your bloodline that owes you. That needs to give to you. But owes you. It's not your bloodline that owes you. So Spirit is saying they don't give a fuck about giving it to you. I don't know why you gave it to them in the first place. I don't know why you had children with them in the first place. Years ago, I stopped. And I'm telling you right now, I said, you know what? I only got child support one time in my motherfucking life. As soon as I got his check garnished, that bitch quit that motherfucking job. I ain't seen it since. And then one day I said, you know what? I'm not gonna concern myself with child support. I'm just gonna depend on God. That's it. I'm just gonna wait on God to give me exactly what I need because I know I'll be okay. Ever since that motherfucking day, I swear I've had everything that I've ever needed for not only myself but for Kaleem. Everything. It don't matter. Not a day went by that I really needed something that I did not get at all. And I say that it all goes down into the fact that I let go of holding on to a debt that wasn't mine. It was a debt that wasn't mine. I didn't know the debt. That motherfucker did. I was already paying my debt. I was taking care of my child. I let go of his debt. And when I let go of his debt, it was like I was brand new. I was brand new. Let go of other people's debts. And stop waiting for the quick shit. Come on, because you can't make it up. Stop waiting for the quick fixes. You got fast changes here. You got the motherfucking rabbit. Okay? Now, give me a sec. You'll be leaving a job suddenly or getting one very quickly. Or your work may change dramatically in a short time. Go with the flow. Okay? Stop waiting for the quick fixes. Because remember I said somewhere in this motherfucker reading, Spirit's going to give you something small that they don't want you to reject because you're waiting for the lump sum. Take the small shit. Take the small changes. Because they're going to happen quickly in large sums. It's going to happen one after one after one after another after another after another. Right? It's going to keep coming. And eventually it will pay off. But Spirit is saying if you're looking for something to just come in as a solution, to put a Band-Aid on it, that's exactly what you're going to get. And that Band-Aid is going to be leaking. It's going to be ripped off eventually. What number are we on? 5? Yeah, what do they want you to put it into? Stop writing somebody else's story. Stop writing somebody else's story. Stop living somebody else's life. A lot of times you may see, hold on, stay with me, don't lose me here. You see actors or whatnot. And they have so much money and they join TikTok. Actors, musicians, whatever else it is. Listen to me, mother. Okay, listen to me. Okay. They join TikTok and they start doing those. Some of y'all don't got TikTok. It is what it is. Take out my resume. But they join TikTok and they start doing those gifting things. What they call gifting lives? You know what I'm talking about. The gifting lives where, send me a galaxy. Some of them will sit there and say, send me a galaxy. Some of them say, no, don't send it to me. Cool. But we're talking about the ones that be like, send me, send me, send me. Right? Spirit is saying, stop paying the way for someone else's bloodline, and you're not paying it for yourself. That money you just gave could have went to that $80 motherfucking dollars. But because you only believe that you need to have the $80 to pay now, you're not paying towards it. You're not going to be able to pay it. Where that $10 that you just pushed out to give somebody something could have went to your motherfucking self. You can't even afford it. And you can't afford it if you have debt. Motherfucker, you getting a whooping. You cannot afford it if you have debt, is what Spirit is saying. As long as you have debt, you cannot afford it. I don't give a fuck what's in your bank account. You cannot afford it. How is that helping you? I'm about to whoop ass. I'm about to whoop ass in here. That motherfucker is already set. They have someone backing them, okay? They have a whole label backing them, supporting them. They had what's that check called when you get the check early on? You get the money up front or whatever. I don't know what the fuck it's called, but they had that already. They are okay. They will have other people that will not learn the lesson giving to them. You do not have to give. Spirit saying you need to be giving to your motherfucking self. You cannot afford it. And you can't afford to keep taking hit after hit after hit because you want to be hard-headed. One of the reasons why, if I go on TikTok, I don't like doing the little gifting lives or whatever because I don't feel right asking for people's money. One of the reasons why I don't be like, yes, with my question and answers, I will say pay me. A bitch last night tried me. But that's neither here nor there. Okay. But that's different. I'm working for something. Like we're exchanging something. You're not exchanging shit. If I sit here, even with the goal that YouTube decided to make on here, right? If I sit here and say, you need to give me this, you need to give me that, you need to give me this, you need to give me that, it's not helping neither one of us. It's not helping me. Like, yeah, I'll eventually get it, but I'm not learning anything from that. I'm not really gaining anything from that outside of hurting you. You giving and giving and giving to me will not help you. Okay, at all. You'll be the fool. That's all you ever be. The motherfucking fool. That's just giving and giving and giving. And I love me some Beyonce, but I ain't never been to a concert. Okay. Now, one concert is an experience. Y'all be going broke for a motherfucker that you don't even fucking know. Stay with me, don't lose me here, because I'm not just talking about motherfucking Beyonce because you have idols or whoever that you really like, that you'll put yourself in motherfucking debt using that motherfucking credit card that should not be used for that. You'll put yourself in motherfucking debt in order to go see this motherfucker that you do not know and that does not give a fuck about you. They don't even come on camera anymore and talk to you at all. But you're going debt in order to do that. That does not help your bloodline at all. What that does is help their bloodline. Silver spoon. You see how the children growing up, right? It does not help you. Your children still over here trying to figure out where their next meal fucking coming from. You trying to figure out how you gonna get these shoes for them, what kind of clothes you gonna get for them, whatever else it is. And they got nannies. They got nannies. They got people that can take care of all that. And you don't. Beyonce can get her children into damn near any fucking school she wants to. She can afford it, and she knows the right people. While you still sitting over here trying to figure out what the fuck's gonna happen with your motherfucking kids, how to keep your child out of jail. If anything, she can call up a lawyer right now and help them. But Spirit is saying, where's your help? Where's your help? You're playing the motherfucking fool. Joining society where they are instead of joining yourself where you are to get your shit together. Experiences only. Experiences only. Do not get sidetracked from the experience. There's tons of other artists, music that you have never heard that you could be experiencing, but you're so hyper-focused on one. Nowadays, you could watch it from TikTok because that's where I be watching all the shit from. Okay, I watched her whole tour on TikTok. Them motherfuckers were live. I watched the whole fucking thing or the little videos that they put up. I ain't have to pay for shit. I ain't have to go broke to pay for it. Stop putting yourself in a bind. Spirit is saying stop struggling when you don't have to. You're fearful because you're putting yourself in binds that you don't need to be in. Let's move the fuck on because we've been here too long. So, oh shit. Why? Why do they want you to end this? Yeah, because imagine how much that them cigarettes was costing you. Imagine how much money you were spending out to help a company that didn't give a fuck about you. Now mind your business about my motherfucking vape, okay? Mind your motherfucking business because I quit smoking too. I need it for now until I quit this hoe too. But I really don't spend that much money as I used to when I was smoking. This ain't about me, so mind your motherfucking business. But either way, why do they want you to put an end to it? Because it's draining you. It is draining you. It is draining the best parts of you. You have evil eye, energy vampire, and a motherfucking hustler here. It is draining the best parts of you. You could be able to get into doors with people that know Beyonce that could get you in that concert for free. Or pay for it them damn selves. They'll pay for it. They'll come out of pocket and pay for it them damn selves. But you can't get in them doors while you got that debt. You can't get in them doors while you got that debt. Whatever type of debt it motherfucking is. Okay? You can't get into them doors while you have that debt. But Spirit is saying you could have even more experience with the person that you love because you attract what you like. Literally, you have money magnet up here, but I didn't show it. But either way, you attract what you like. So if you love her so much, you can get indoors where people will pay for it for you at their own expense. But instead, you're doing it ass backwards and you're the one paying for it. Wake up, Taurus. If only you knew how many times you missed the door. If only you knew how many times you missed the door. You missed so many doors, but that's neither here nor there. I just want to bring it to your attention. Okay? We can't cry over spilled milk. You missed it, you missed it. But Spirit is trying to stop you, prevent you from missing more doors that you prayed for, that they are now giving to you, but you may miss again. Stop talking to the wrong people and talk to Spirit. Stop talking to the wrong people and talk to Spirit. Let me tell you right now, do I need therapy? Most likely I motherfucking do. But I'm going to have to stop going to my therapist because my therapist is on some bullshit. Okay? This lady starts talking about politics. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about politics, okay? I don't give a fuck about it at all. That's not the avenue that I worry about. But she brings up politics in the middle of our sessions like, bitch, this is about me. I don't give a fuck about what's happening. Our most recent one, she said, how do you feel about cocaine? Right? You know, she brought up the fact that, I don't know what the fuck she said because I wasn't really listening. But she brought up cocaine, and I was like, I really don't give a fuck. Okay? I didn't say the F word, but that's what I basically was saying. I don't give a fuck. And she looked at me in a shocked expression, like, you don't give a fuck about it? And I was like, I don't care about things that do not concern me. I can't do shit to fix it. I'm not going to stop the cocaine addict from snorting, smoking, however the fuck you use cocaine. Okay, I don't fucking know. But I can't stop them from doing it. There is shit I can do. That's not my avenue. So I'll leave that up to somebody else that can help them. It's not me. Why are we talking about this shit, right? Give me a sec to remember exactly why I started talking about this. It does not help me to focus on things that do not concern me. And that's the Spirit trying to say to you. Stop focusing on avenues, people, places, things that do not help you. They do not help you. So right now, I need a new therapist because that bitch ain't helping me. But one thing I will say is she helped me bring my ass back here because I need an outlet. Okay? Because she ain't helping shit. I need an outlet. So my outlet is reading. I had forgot a long time ago, one of the reasons why I was reading was because I had nobody else to talk to. And it was perfect. I could come live. I didn't really go live, but I could make a video and I could talk. I could talk. Even if it wasn't necessarily about me, I could talk. And then it'll be enough time that passed and I could go do something else. Versus sit in depression, right? Stop focusing on things that do not concern you. Spirit wants you to end it because it does not help you. It does not concern you. Stop with the quick fixes. Therapy does not fix anything quick. You're going to have to take your time. In order to pay the debt of your trauma, you're going to have to take your time. In order to pay the debt that you have put yourself into, you're going to have to take your time. In order to pay the debt that your ancestors have put you into, including your own self, ancestor, okay, you're going to have to take your time. But Spirit is saying, as you take your time, let it age gracefully. Let yourself age gracefully. Show yourself some motherfucking grace. Things will not happen as quickly as you want them to, but they will happen. Okay, let's move on. So, what blessing are you behind on gaining that Spirit needs you to catch up to? Tanisha, good evening. Welcome in. Welcome in. So, what blessing are you behind? What blessing is behind? Nope, hold on. What blessing are you behind on gaining that Spirit needs you to catch up to? Lady, good evening. See, I told y'all not to give me some shit that I don't know. And you still did it. Now I gotta pull more than one card. Mm. Some of y'all should have been married. Right now, you should have had your spouse. Lady, woman, who knows? You should have had your spouse. Damn! You were supposed to have it all. Taurus. By this point in your life, you should have had it all. So you know how like when we're growing up and we'd be like, by my 20s, I'm going to have this. By my 30s, I'm going to have this. By my 40s, I'm going to have this, right? Spirit said you should have had it all. You should have had health, spouse, a baby, a motherfucking baby. Not over here though. Okay. The generations, right? The generation. You should have had a baby. You should have been a mother or father. Maybe you were a mother in your past life. And you should have had a house. You got communion living here. You should have had a house. Should have had your dream place by now. You should have had it all. Right now. That's the door that Spirit keeps trying to get you to walk through. But Spirit's saying you can't touch none of that. None of that. And most likely the way that you're going to meet your spouse is through your experiences, right? If you're not paying off this debt, you can't get through that door. So you can't meet that spouse. You may meet your spouse by paying off financial debt. Maybe it is the person that you're paying the debt to. Who knows? Maybe you may go to pay off that debt and end up bumping into them when you go out to go get some lunch somewhere, right? You can't touch none of this until you start to actively focus on this debt. Actively. You stupid Shay. That did kind of seem like I was rubbing it in. But I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to tell you. What blessing are they behind on? And I mean behind, like you can't make it. You behind on a baby. You behind on a spouse. You behind on your house. Like, listen, Bethany. Okay, listen. You behind on being a mother or a father. The matriarch. You behind. That's not a great thing. Okay? Because some of y'all should have been had these children that you've been desiring. But the debt has not been paid. Meaning, I said, it's not all financial. Some of y'all that say, oh, well, my doctor told me I can't have kids. You meant to have a whole baby. But you with the wrong motherfucker paying the debt. Letting that motherfucker abuse you or whatever the fuck they doing. Okay? You won't let them go. You won't pay the debt and let them go. So you never gonna have that motherfucking baby that you want. You're willing to sacrifice your own happiness of being a mother or being a father because you won't let that bitch go. You're willing to sacrifice your health because you won't let something go. And it is going to be better. And it is. Spirit said, you had yourself in the victim mentality for like, who knows how long. You've been deep in it. Deep in it. Spirit said, who's that helping? Not a damn person, because the damn show ain't helping you. It damn sure ain't helping you. I have to kick. I deal with major depression, believe it or not. Okay, believe it or not. I deal with major depression on a daily. Just today, I was sitting in my car in the mall parking lot and I started crying. Okay, I don't cry very often. But I started crying and I said to myself, Lord, I'm tired. I'm motherfucking tired. And I was okay with it. I was okay with it. Okay, some days, believe it or not, I'd be like, I'm ready to jump off a motherfucking bridge. Okay, that's why I ended up in the psych ward. When the popo came to my dad and stuff. And then they drove me in the ambulance to the psych ward because I was up in that hole. I was up in that hole. Okay, I was ready to end it all. And that's not the first time. It's just the first time I got caught. The psych ward was my peace. Even though there was crazy motherfuckers up in there, I felt at home. It was the first time I did not feel motherfucking depressed. Okay, so I'm telling you right now, if you feel like you need to go to that psych ward, well, take your ass to that motherfucking psych ward. Best feeling ever. Okay, I found out, stay with me, don't lose me here because it's a reason. Okay, I found out I am bipolar. I got schizotypal personality disorder. The major depression, I already kind of knew that one. I forgot what else. Okay, so I found out all these things due to the fact that I couldn't get myself out of whatever cycle I was in. I couldn't get myself out of. I just blamed myself, and I blame myself almost every day about whatever is happening, even if it's great. Even if it's great. But you know the reason for it is because whatever debts that need to be paid is put upon me. It's a lot. So if it's a lot for me, I know it's a lot for you. It's a lot to have to be paying these debts for your ancestors because why the fuck you didn't do it? Why the fuck I gotta be the one to do it? Why? But you really can't ask why because you ain't gonna get a motherfucking answer. All you're gonna be told is basically do it yourself. Do it. Just do it. That you get tired of fucking hearing that shit. Just do it. What the fuck you mean? Bitch, I've been doing it. I'm tired of doing it. I'm tired of bailing A, B, C, and D out. I'm trying to recover. But A needs me again. B needs me again. I'm fucking tired. Okay? I get it. I get it. There is a pathway for you that Spirit is saying you're going to get to. You're going to get to, and you're going to get that sense of relief. But you're missing out. You're missing out on the life you can have. That life that you dream of, you can literally have it. You can literally have it. And that's not a mistake. Spirit's making no mistakes with you. You can have that life. But the debt has to be cleared. And I know it doesn't seem the easiest, but it will be. It will be. If the focus will be put back on solely you and your needs, not desires. Fuck that. You and your needs. If you will place the needs of yourself back on you and focus there, the pathway will open up for you. You won't go without. You will have everything that you need, but understand, there may not be a period where they don't let up off your motherfucking neck because you hard-headed. And if they let off your motherfucking neck, you won't get it done. You won't get it done. But there's a reason why I'm still here today. Because best believe I have these thoughts constantly. Best believe I'd be ready to jump off I go over a bridge and be like, I literally be like, that is a beautiful bridge. Look at all that water down there. I can't swim worth a damn anyway. So I know damn well I ain't coming back up. But you know what I think about? I gotta come back to this shit. I have to come back to this shit. If I don't pay the debt that I need to pay now, I'm only coming back to where the fuck I left off at. So I can't go nowhere. You can't even afford to die in peace. You're coming back. So I'd rather suck it the fuck up and do what needs to be done than to have to leave this earth early and come back to this shit. Because if I'm the only one and I'm fucking going crazy, I can only imagine what the next generation is going to be doing with me. Like, I don't want my mama in the next lifetime to be on some bullshit. My daddy to be on some bullshit because I didn't have my shit together. Who knows? I could become Kaleem's daughter or son. And I left him wrecked because I decided to exit this earth early because I was tired. I left Kaleem without knowing what a mother's love actually feels like at different ages. I left Kaleem without any type of income whatsoever because I was tired. Now I'm reborn as his motherfucking child, paying the debt again. Why? Because I did not focus on what I need to focus on. Focus on yourself. Focus on you, because you are the only one that can get it done. No matter how much you want somebody else to do it for you, you are the only one that can get this done. That is why it's put upon you. And if you don't do it now, you'll do it later. Spirit needs you to fight like you never fought before. Okay? Because things are about to start moving quickly for you. Once again, things are about to start moving really quickly. Spirit needs you to fight like you have never fought before to obtain all that you are able to obtain, all that you are able to gain this lifetime. You are meant for so much more, Taurus. So much more. So much more than the life you feel like you are afforded right now, because this ain't the life you are afforded. You weren't granted this life. This is the life that you chose based off of your decisions that you made. I could have went to college. I could have did better in school. I chose not to. Okay? And instead I chose to join the military. And I could have did better with my GI Bill, but I chose not to. I made decisions like you make decisions. We all made decisions. And now Spirit is like, but you can make better ones. And I want you to see, you can make better choices. Better choices. You are not who you used to be, but you are who you are today. Who are you going to be tomorrow? Do you want to continue to miss out on your dream house? Do you want to continue to miss out on that spouse that you keep asking for? Do you want to continue to miss out on that baby that you keep asking for? Because I sure enough ain't asking for a motherfucking baby no more. Because I'm fucking tired of the one I got now. Talking about I used to want 6 kids. Who the fuck wanted 6 kids? I was tripping. But either way, let's move the fuck on. So, how can you get this done? How can you achieve all that Spirit said you should have had by now? Oh, so beautiful. Because luck is on your motherfucking side. That's what it say. Luck is on your side. You are a money magnet. The debt will be paid. Just know it. Luck is on your motherfucking side. Regardless of your worries, regardless of your concerns, Spirit is saying you're always taken care of. But because you are always taken care of, do right by it. Do right by what Spirit gives you. Do right by what Spirit blesses you with. Do right by it. So what? You didn't tithe at church. Okay? So what? You needed the money more than the church needed it. You needed the money more than Beyonce needed it. You needed the money more than the TikToker needed it. You needed the money more than I needed it. Okay? Which is why we're doing a free reading right now. Granted, you got the ads because somebody got to pay me. But either way it goes, you needed the money more. What the fuck question we was on? How do you get it done? Actually, let me just clarify. You can't see it, Taurus. You won't see it until it's right in your face. You won't see all that's happening for you until it's right in your face. You won't see it. And I hate that for you. But I also love that for you. Because you don't need to see it. You don't need to see it. What you need to do is have faith in it. Have faith that it's happening for you. And nothing's happening against you. Nobody's taking it out on you. Nobody is doing bad to you. It's happening for you. Give me a sec. Plan ahead. Spirit needs you to plan ahead. You know the struggles that you have. Plan ahead. Look at your debt. Pull your credit report. Come on, freecreditreport.com. Don't do Credit Karma or whatever the fuck it is. Freecreditreport.com. Pull your report. You get one free a year. If you did not know it, you get one free a year. Pull that report, print it out. Look at all that you owe. Okay? Pick the smallest debt that you have and start there. If you can afford to pay it in full, pay it in full. If you can't afford to pay it in full, call them bitches and ask them about a payment plan. I don't give a fuck if it's $30. Sometimes we can't afford $30, and that is okay. That is okay. Sometimes you need that payment plan. It is what it is. You don't have to worry about how you can afford it. Spirit is saying just pay what you can. Just how they say when you go to church, give us what you can. You tithe into yourself right now. You're tithing to yourself right now. You're not tithing to anyone else. You're giving to yourself. You're giving back to yourself. Because you can't give to nobody with an empty cup at all. So you need to fill your cup first, and it needs to overflow. You're not giving from your cup. You're never giving from your cup. You're giving from the overflow. The overflow. So if your cup is not overflowing, you can't give to nobody. The fuck? You are giving from the overflow, and that's exactly how Spirit wants you to do it. You can't give to Beyonce if your cup is not overflowing. You can't give to the church if your cup is not overflowing. Do you think God wants you broke? You think he don't know the definition of broke? You don't think he knows that you are human, living this human experience, and your mind cannot handle the fact that you are not broke? Pay your tithes, but pay it to yourself. This last one, Spirit's message. I was going to do another one after this one. I'm not ready for bed, but y'all pick a sign for me. Now understand, I got Scorpio and Leo. Scorpio may not show up right now, which may piss me the fuck off. Okay. Scorpio did do better on their weekly love reading though. But Scorpio may not come into the live, and I'm going to get irritated and stop the reading. Leo, I have a better chance of them showing the fuck up and me not getting irritated. Pick one for me, please. Majority rules. And let's get your spirit message. Let me cross you off. I already did it, actually. Write your story, Taurus. Write your story. Sign on the dotted line. Write your story. You're going to feel so good when that debt is gone. When that debt is gone. Remember, Spirit said, pay what you can pay. It doesn't have to be all at once. Pay what you can pay. Remember who you're doing it for. Remember who you're doing it for. Because you're going to be okay. Because you're going to be okay, Taurus. It may seem like you don't got nothing, that you just a broke bitch, but you are a boss bitch. Okay? You are a boss bitch. It may seem like you don't got nothing, but you got everything. Everything. I don't care what it appears to be. Spirit is saying you are going to be okay. Look at you. Okay. You watching me from somewhere. That phone that you paid for. That computer that you paid for. Okay? Maybe you watching me from the library. I don't fucking know. But you paid for it with your taxes. I don't really know how that works, but I'm gonna say that's what you did, okay? Because I need to roll together. You did it. You did it, Taurus. At the end of the day, you did it. You made every choice that needed to be made to get you right where you are. And now Spirit is saying what you're going to do is make the choices that you need to make to get to where you are going to be. Whether they are the right or wrong choices, at the end of the day, you select them. Don't you let nobody else tell you what the fuck to do. You need to be making those choices. Opinions are opinions, but at the end of the day, you need to make those choices. Okay, we'll do Leo next. I'll do Scorpio tomorrow. I just don't want to be pissed off tonight. And I will literally start Scorpio's reading, see there's nobody in there, and cancel that hoe. So we'll start tomorrow. I'll do Leo. So if you got Leo, anything, if you plan to stay up or something, join me. You wait on nobody. You wait on nobody. The choice has already been made before you came to this earth. So you're already taken care of. Spirit is saying you've been taken care of all these years because the choice was already made. Remember, you have a plan. You have a spiritually guided plan from the day you were born. You're meant for more. You've always been meant for more. But Spirit is saying you could never have the more until you were able to find yourself, until you were able to believe that you could have more. Do you believe it? Do you truly believe that you can have more? Because when the day that comes is the day that you gain exactly what you deserve. Anyway, y'all, that's pretty much our reading. Bye, y'all.